A very good morning to all of you. 7 B. Welcome to the physics class, children. Hope you all are fine. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready for the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in
Yes,
today's
ma'am.
class, we'll be talking about a new topic, and that is dispersion. Okay. Page number 177, dispersion. This is a very important topic, children, and it includes some subtopics in it which are related to each other. Please keep your speakers up quickly. Asham, every day I tell you the same thing. Yes. So here we'll be talking about dispersion, children. See, what happens in universe, what is the main source of energy? Or on
Ma'am,
earth, basically,
Ma'am,
what is the main
sun.
source?
Ma'am,
Yes.
sun.
We get light and heat as well from the sun. And children, when we talk about the sunlight, we basically see that it is of white in color. Yes, it is white in color.
morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you for joining, Asham. Yes. So we see that it is white, but actually it is a combination of 7 colors. How many colors are there in the rainbow, children? 7.
7.
I'm 7.
Yes? Yes. And can anyone tell me what are the names of those colors?
7. I'm
Yes,
violet,
ma'am.
red,
Ma'am,
violet,
violet, indigo, and
purple.
blue, green,
I'm violet,
yellow,
indigo, blue, green, yellow,
orange, red.
orange, red. Green or
Okay.
red? Red.
Correct. Okay. So we'll be talking about this. Please put your videos off so that you can clearly see the board. See, what happens? This white light, children, white light is a combination of 7 colors, the basic 7 colors. And when this white, how do we come to know this? When this white light is allowed to pass through this object. What is this object? This object is a prism. It is made up of glass. Yes, and these glass pieces, these glass slabs basically you can say, they are arranged at an angle and they form, like from front, you're not able to see the 3D view, but if you had been here practically present in the class, I would have shown it to you. So it is a 3D structure which looks triangular when you observe it from one side. This is made up of glass. When white light, children, is allowed to pass through this prism, what happens? It breaks into a band of 7 colors. Yes, it breaks into a band of 7 colors, and these 7 colors, they have an arrangement, the way they are arranged. There's a word you can say which is a combination of the beginning letter of these colors. It is called
Ma'am, Vibgyor.
Vibgyor. It is called. It's Vibgyor. This V stands for violet. Then you have indigo. Then you have blue, green, yellow, orange, and red color. Is this clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, again, if we have to understand that yes, actually white light is a combination of these 7 colors, what we will do, children, we will invert. Invert means invert. We have done in the images when we were
Ma'am,
talking
to
about.
upside down.
Yes, upside down. So the same object is prism. You're going to take and you're going to put it upside down. This way. And again, these colorful band, or you can say, see, these are still the rays of light. The different colors of different wavelength. Now, again, when they are allowed to pass through this inverted prism, children, we will see that they combine together to form white light. Yes? they will again form white light. So this is how it proves that white light is a combination of 7 colors, which are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So what you can do is, you can write this word in your books with a pencil, so that you remember the arrangement of the colors. Please do this.
Ma'am, done.
Done? Okay. Now, this is one way how we learn, how we come to know that white light is a combination of these many colors. Now again, what we can do is, we can take a cardboard, okay, a circular disc of a cardboard, and we'll paste white paper on it. Fine. Now, like you people can take your compass, you use it for your geometry and all, you can use that so that it fixes on the tip, the disc that we have made, we have covered it with the white paper, you can fix on the needle of the compass that you use, fine, the pointed needle. So, such that you can make circular motion out of it. You can move it in circular way. Fine. Now what is going to happen when it moves and when the speed is more? What happens? This white color disc, the disc which was of white color because of the covering of white paper, you will see that different colors can be observed when it is in motion. So again you see that white light. Now this is a very simple experiment sort of thing which you can do at home also to observe the same thing. Fine. Now what you see, that this disc which was actually white because it was covered with the white paper, you see that it is you will see different colors, and these colors show that it is a combination of 7 colors. The white color is actually the combination of 7 colors. Fine. Now, take a pencil in your hand, come to page number 177, and where you see the experiment, it's written, let's try. Yes, just write down Newton's disc. Newton's disc. The disc that I'm talking about, children, is actually, it was the experiment performed by Newton, and that is why it is named as Newton's disc. Please write this.
Ma'am, I'm not able to see.
Okay, I'll spell it out for you. Newton apostrophe S, Newtons, and then disc, DISC. Written?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So, this phenomena of breaking of the white light into a band of 7 color is called dispersion. This is a phenomena, this is a process that is taking place when the white light breaks into a band of 7 color. This process is called dispersion. What is it called? It is called dispersion. Fine. Now we have,
Dispersion.
yes, it is called dispersion. Now we have another word, and that is spectrum.
Which word?
Write the name, just wait, have patience. Spectrum. Spectrum. Spectrum is the band. Now see, these words are interconnected. So don't get confused. Now this spectrum is the arrangement of the 7 colors, or you can say the band of 7 colors which is formed when the white light, see, the process is called dispersion, and this arrangement of the 7 colors, when the white light breaks into different colors, that is called spectrum of light. Fine. So basically spectrum of light refers to Vibgyor. Yes, the arrangement of the 7 colors when the white light splits is called spectrum. Is this clear to you? So there's a difference between spectrum and dispersion. Yes?
Yes,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you said that we have to write Newton's disk on which activity? Ma'am, there are two activities on page 177.
Yes, yes, yes. It's given. Can you see a beautiful, colorful disc with a combination of 7 colors, 5, 6, 7 colors?
Yes, ma'am.
That circular disc, can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
That is what I'm talking about. So write Newton's disc there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now, yes, now take a pencil in your hand. Take a pencil in your hand and come to the paragraph just below the activity where prism you can see. Third line of that paragraph, underline this phenomenon of splitting of white light into 7 colors is called dispersion. Is called dispersion. Fine. Okay. Now, now children, in nature, now this is something which we have done in experiment form, and we actually do this in experiment form when, like, you, if you would have been here in the class, you would have seen this practically in the lab using a prism. But for now, you have to just understand it as the way I've told you. Now, in nature also, this process actually takes place. Where do we see a band of 7 colors naturally?
Ma'am, in
Rain.
sky rainbow.
Yes. And when do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
see a rainbow?
Rainbow.
When do you see a rainbow?
Ma'am, after rain.
After
Ma'am, just
rain.
after the rain will
So
some
here,
storm.
so here comes the logic for the formation of the rainbow. Why rainbow formation takes place? Where these colors come from? Okay. As I told you, that prism is the object. Prism is the object through which, when the white light passes, it breaks into a band of 7 colors. Now, what happens when it rains? Fine. You are well aware that when it rains, what happens? See, the raindrops come down, but there are small little drops which are still present in the. Who is this? Your picture is not clear. Who wants the picture? Who is it? Naved Hussain, what do you want to say,
Ma'am,
beta? What
Naved.
happened? Yes, Naved, I'm waiting. What happened? Any problem?
Mummy lifted. Mummy lifted.
He lefted. What is this? He has left. Lefted. Okay, so what I was telling you about, yes, there are still some raindrops which are present in the atmosphere. Yes, fine. Now what happens? These raindrops, children, they also behave like prism for the white light, and then what you see that just after, like, after the rain, if the sunshine is there, so that means the availability of the white light is there. If the sun comes out, if the sun is visible, white light availability is
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
And then when this white light passes through these small little raindrops, which are still present in the environment, in the atmosphere, in the air, along with the air, these small drops, they serve as small little prism. They behave like prism. And then what happens? When the sunlight passes through them, the band, you can see, the light breaks into a band of 7 colors. Now, just try to imagine that these drops are so small, but then a large number of drops are present in the environment. So when you see large number of drops and the same phenomena is happening through each and every drop, what happens? We are able to see the splitting of the 7 colors to a larger area in a form of the arc. The shape of the rainbow will be dependent on the arrangement. Prakar, can you please put your video off? The arrangement of these drops. If the drops, like, see, this is something natural. The arrangement of the drops can be any way. So it depends on the arrangement of the drops that when the white light passes, it breaks into a band of 7 colors, and this happens with through millions of the drops, and that helps us to see the rainbow in the sky. So basically, the availability of the sunlight has to be there for the white light. Second thing is raindrops have to be there, which are going to serve as the prism. And of course, the person like we who has to see. So basically, our eye is required. These three conditions fulfill the formation of the rainbow in the sky. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now the same way, sometimes you must have observed the formation of these colors or the splitting up of the white light into different colors when you observe oil. तेल होता है ना? In that also you see sometimes. Yes, like if the drop has fallen on water, then also sometimes you can see different colors around the drop of the oil,
Yes,
isn't
ma'am.
it? Or sometimes by mistake when the oil spills on the road or somewhere, if you observe it carefully, you are able to see some colors. It is again the same thing that these drops, they serve as the prism which breaks the white light into a band of 7 colors. Not if not 7 colors, at some colors you are able to observe those colors. Yes, so these process, and then of course, yes, while using soap, many of the times bubbles are there. Through these bubbles also you can see some of the colors. Is it like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so these bubbles are also, these bubbles also serve as the prism, and that is why we are able to see different colors. So spectrum you're going to remember, dispersion you're going to remember, the process is dispersion, and the arrangement of these colors, the band of 7 colors, that we refer to it as the spectrum. I hope this is clear to everyone, children.
Excuse me,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so we'll be meeting again in the next class. That is
Excuse me,
my,
ma'am.
and later we'll be doing in the next class. We'll be doing physics. Okay, so just hold on. We'll be doing. Fine, I'll meet you again just after a few minutes.